Is it the woman who ultimately has the final say on how many kids that you have? How many kids have you got?
Why are you looking at me? I am about to have another child. Well, my wife is, my wonderful wife. The question you asked me was, should it ultimately be up to the woman, yes?
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I'm going to say yes, but I'm not saying yes so that you can all say, oh, isn't he being very nice? And try. I think the reason why a woman has the ultimate say is because she doesn't only carry that child for the first 9 months, but the first couple of years of that child's life is always mum, 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 mum. So
first
depending on...
First couple of years.
I'm not saying... but, you know, dads do come into their own. Dads do come into their own. But, you see, you know, with breastfeeding, with all the things... And now, seeing it firsthand, when my wife is 5 months pregnant and she's holding... She can't even hold Amelia because Amelia's very tall, so it becomes a struggle. So there's a lot that the mum has to endure that we don't. And so, for that reason, I think ultimately it has to be her decision.
But also, from your
I'd like to know, though, if it's going to happen.
If she said to you, right, I want another baby, I want to try for another baby, would you be pleased?
Well, you can't ask a guy.
Going to your mind.
Of course we're going to think about practising having another baby. That's what guys do.
Seriously, when a woman says, I want another baby, the first thing you think about is how you're going to get it.
Of course. No, the first thing is...
Did you know that,
look,
ladies?
I'm going to be honest with you. If she comes up to me and says, shall we try for another baby? I'm like, yes.
You're thinking of the trying.
You think of the baby later, but initially, what you're thinking about is, it's like, you know, shall we go to IKEA? Yes. How are we going to get to IKEA? In this car. Are we going to take this car? Are we going to take this car? I'm thinking of how we're going to get to the baby, and it's very exciting.
I don't even know what to do with this information.
How crazy is it that we think so differently? Because for a woman, it's all about the practicalities. Well, how am I going to pay? How am I going to do this? How am I going to get the time off work? And you know, there's so many things. No, I don't mean.
Sorry, I didn't know what you were talking about.
Silly.
But does it really surprise if you think about it? Don't we sometimes really, as women, think all roads lead to one destination with fellas?
Do you mean?
Sometimes.
Well, is that fair, though?
Look, the thing is, we are a little bit... I don't want guys hating me for this, but, you know, we probably think of things slightly differently. See, guys, I'm a guy.
Yeah, really?
And, yes. And I look at it like sex is, you know, it's a sign of love, you know. It's
Say what you mean, Pete.
OK, it's the one thing you do with each other that you don't do with anybody else.
Yeah.
You can be friends with everybody, but the one thing that you do with your partner is that. So a lot of guys may think, and I hope I'm not speaking out of line, that that means love. So they love you if they're making love to you.
Whereas women will think, I bear your children, I will get up, I'll do anything for you and for your family. And we tend to quantify love in so many other ways as well. But, you know, I think it's really honest of you to say that, because I think a lot of men, there is this kind of almost this currency that that I feel like you love me and you really want me when we have sex, and nothing else.
But it's not that
gives me that
we
same
don't
amount
like
of assurance.
the other. We're really appreciative of everything else. But it would just be nice if we could, you know.
Do you know? I'm going to dig you out of a hole here, because I think you actually put that really well in so much as it's the one thing that you do that you don't do for anyone else. And you know, that some ladies might get a bit cross about that and thinking, well, what about the 1,000 other things that I do for him to show him that I love him? But from a man's point of view, and we're here so that we can get you, what did we call it early? Gynecology.
Not gynecology.
No, gynecology of it. So, no, I from a chap's point of view, I hear what you're saying.
For more Loose Women action, click here. And I'd subscribe if I were you. It's totally free, and it means you'll be kept up to date with new videos and exclusive YouTube content.